Alright, so we are having some yummy shrimp pasta out of this entire yummy looking thing. It's very good. That
is her bite.
Is my bite. William took a gigantic bite.
Yeah, I took big.
So, lovely yummy food.
Was manufactured by the Goodyear Company as well, all tire, and was on the rim with the white wall side facing inward. The left rear tire could not meet. Author Anna Flowers described the search for the killer in her book, Bound to Die.
I've talked to a lot of officers who say, I have to think like the killer in order to catch him. I worry, what would it take for me to become the killer?
Had 6 to 7 blood tests, and they're rolling out, and the blood tests will be back before the end of the week. So we're going to see if I need to go to either a neurologist, another thing.
A rheumatologist and an endocrinologist.
Yep, we're going to see if we have to go to those things first. And we ordered an inhaler, so.
Woo!
I don't know if you hear it in my voice, but our dad came down with his sickness, and out of nowhere, I suddenly started getting like a plugged up nose last night, and now when I speak for a long time, you start hearing slight congestion in my voice.
Oh, yeah, I hear it.
And my coughs aren't bad, but I'm starting to like get a plugged up nose, and my voice is 10 times different. It sounds deeper, which is not a great sign.
No,
when I'm going through something like a sickness, and I'm starting to go through that sickness, you start hearing it in my voice. And now when I'm speaking, you start hearing my voice go out of tone, and you know, typically. So my lungs are going haywire. Even before I started this video, they weren't, but oh well.
No, literally, she was fine before we...
I don't know if I'm touching something. I hope I'm not. But if you hear my voice just slightly enough, you'll start hearing a horse sounding. And now when I cough, you start hearing like borderline phlegm. And now that's sort of normal for me, but maybe it's just like a little fluke. I hope it is, because there are some days where my voice will randomly go hoarse and sound like I'm getting sick. But I always take that into protocol, and, you know, my nose, like, I'm fine. Maybe this is like a fluke, but when I talk long enough, you start hearing that.
Yeah, I hear it.
Like, you start hearing it in my voice just a little, like, not even a little bit, like, it's actually prominent now. And this happened to me actually a few weeks ago, where my voice went hoarse and I started sounding like I was getting sick.
And then you weren't.
But I wasn't. Hoping that this is the case.
Again.
But I'm starting to cough more, and I'm starting to get more congestion in my voice. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know. I never say I'm sick on the first day. So we're going to bring it out of the timeline, hopefully. That I'm not sick, but I'm starting to hear more congestion, and I'm starting to be more coughy. I'm going to only leave a few coughs in here. The more I speak, and the more I go throughout. Yesterday, I was feeling slightly congested in my nose as I was falling asleep. I was watching Forensic Files, and I slightly kind of overheated last night. So I don't know exactly if that's leading signs of my body warning me that it's a sickness or something lingering in my lungs or my body. There could be a lot of reasons on why I'm sounding like this, because, you know, us ventilator-dependent quadriplegics, and especially me, if I have anything in my lungs, I could sound way different. I could have a bit of phlegm and sound like I'm catching a cold.
Yep.
And then, or I could be perfectly fine, my lungs feel cleared, and they felt clear for
I was about to say,
when you start getting phlegm. I hope I'm not getting sick, but we'll update you tomorrow morning. Alright, guys. Safe to say, I am not sick. That must have been a false alarm. Typically, there's a lot of reasons that I may sound sick, or I sound like I am getting sick, but I am not. And safe to say, I'm not sick, and everything is fine now. But we have really big news. Me and Donnie have been playing a new game called Best Fiend Stars. It's a new game that we had never known existed. Because a few months ago, when we started picking Best Fiends back up and started playing like really heavily on the game, we started seeing a new design. And what we didn't know, that was actually a completely different game. So we're like, wait a minute, like this seems... We were looking, I was like, there's no way Best Fiends look like that, because I'm literally on Best Fiends and it doesn't even look like that. Until I come across a YouTube video on YouTube today, and it said level 3090 in match 3 Best Fiends Stars or something. I came across that YouTube video, I was like, wait, is this actually a game? So I go to the Google Play Store, and I see it, I'm like, oh. And we start playing through it, and no offense, it will never beat my favorite original Best Fiends, but it is an interesting game. It has a different play style than Best Fiends. It has different power-ups than the typical Best Fiends would have. I will say, it does bring a new look into the game, and like, you know, it's great for people. I find it great for people who have been playing the game for many years, like I have, but not as many years as other people have. And I also find it great for people who have, you know, done several levels to the point that they're at the end of the world map games and are tired of playing elite levels or something, and they want like a new game experience. I find that great and wonderful for people who want to, you know, dive into that world of new created Best Fiends. I don't know when it was released. I really don't know. I'll try to look it up here, and if I can look it up, here it is. That's when it was released. I find it cool. I just don't think I find as much passion in it as when I'm playing Best Fiends, but it is really cool. I am level 51 in the game today, and I find that crazy for someone who's just started and already being level 51 into the entire game. I find that impressive. So, yeah. That's my new Best Fiends Stars progress. Currently, if I remember highly correctly, and if I don't, I'm either 1,650 levels or I'm in the 40s. So, necessarily, I don't exactly remember what level I stopped on, but here is my level that I am in Best Fiends. And I also want to talk about a new Pokemon freaking set. This set, the set trailer came out, and it is Eevee Grove. It basically contains all the evolutions. So finally, almost after 8 to 7 months into the game, we're finally getting evolutions! Like a whole set dedicated. I'm so excited. Extra Dimensional Crisis has been absolute shit to me, and I cannot wait for a fresh start of new cards and mini sets. And I haven't completed the last 2 sets. I feel like they're increasing them a bit rapidly, but I'm excited for this set. It is coming out June 26th. And it has all these cool evolution cards, EXs, and just all this really cool stuff. This new set, Eevee Grove, will be coming out really soon, and I cannot be more excited. So that is y'all's little update from us. I'm not sick. I found out a new game, and there's a new set coming very soon.
Today, they had sold Grammy's car since it was really doing nothing here, and no one used it, so her car is now permanently gone. They told it earlier. We should have got a photo, but we didn't. But they sold it.
Today is the big day where I get my peg tube. So I know in the last video, or the last video we done, I had said that, you know, we were discussing surgery and we graduated and everything. And then I had said surgery. Well, fun fact, I actually don't need surgery on it. All I have to do is get a peg extension because I already have a G button on my stomach. Yeah. I'm getting my peg today. It's nothing major, honestly. So this peg extension allows me to get my medications, my water, my feeds, anything I may or may not need. You can finally get rid of your nasal tube. Nope. And if my peg is clogged, I can go to the nasal tube and it won't have to be worried about it. Obviously, we'll have to fix the clog in the peg, but in the meantime, we'll have like a backup. And if the nasal tube gets clogged, or we have to remove it for any other reason, for my endoscopies or for, anything of that matter, like esophagus surgery, anything, I still have my peg and I'm able to eat. So there's 2 ways that me and Matthew prefer to feed me. I don't have it on, and the side that it's going on is this side, and I'll see you when I have my peg. My peg is on. So guys, that is right. You do see my lovely peg. It's not an extensive peg. It just has 2 caps, one for meds, one for feeds and water and things. So just the basics. It's right near my hip, kind of right near my butt, because that side is taken up by my colostomy. This is my peg. It's nothing crazy, because obviously I still have my G button and everything, so everything's fine. That's my beautiful peg and my colostomy. And you'll just close out the vlog. Can I close it out? Bye. Thank you all so much for watching this weekly vlog. Thank you all so much for watching this weekly vlog. If there's any more news on that bad boy or that bad boy, I will let y'all know, but there so far is not. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this weekly vlog, and I'll see you next time. Bye.